Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Chaco's Family Bowling Center up here in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania.
Orders 2 and 5 are ready.
Skip Moyer here, getting you ready
2 and 5.
for the finals. We're not quite ready yet. We're getting everybody lined up, so give us a few minutes, and then we will be just about ready to go. These are the top 10 in both the scratch and the handicap division. The top 2 seeds have a bye. And then, hold on, I didn't turn the volume. Okay, anyway. The top 2 seeds have a bye, and then 3, 6, and 9 will bowl each other, and then they will bowl 2 games. The lowest seed will get eliminated after each one, so 2-game matches there. 3 will go down to 1, and then 4, 6, and 8 will bowl each other. That'll be a 2-game match. Lowest score gets eliminated after each of those. And then the top 2 seeds in each division will come back in, and we will seed accordingly, and they will bowl each other. And then the winner of those matches will bowl each other for the championship. Joining me today, once again in the booth, this is back-to-back.
Back-to-back weeks. Almost like back-to-back jabs.
Mr. Darren Zombro Jr. sitting in on the booth to give his insights. We will have a special guest shortly. He will be joining us. We're going to keep him a secret because he's a secret kind of guy. So
He is a secret kind of guy.
So what we will do is we will bowl from there. Okay, it is eliminator style.
Nope, that's all 3 of us. Tell you what, since 3 of us.
I was joking. It didn't make a difference. I was more so joking.
that's okay. Our secret guest has arrived. That's you, bud. Yeah, we kept you a secret.
It's not a very exciting secret.
We brought you in here in a hoodie with a...
Very exciting secret.
All right, old Skip Moyer got some food here, so we had to take a quick break. But anyway, joining us today to bring you the coverage of our finals, one of our PBA professionals this weekend, former 3-time championship weekend winner, Michael Martell. Michael?
Hello, everybody. It is an honor to be back at Championship Weekend, one of my favorite weekends of the year. I'm very excited to watch these kids bowl these last 10 in each division. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch. A lot of talent, a lot of kids that I wasn't familiar with before this weekend, but these kids are very, very good, and I'm excited to watch the finals.
I got a pretty good feeling by the time we're done bowling, a lot of these kids will be ready for a nap.
I'm ready for a nap. So I can
We're all
only
ready for a nap.
imagine how they feel. I'm ready for a nap now, and that's not going to work. So I can only imagine how they feel after bowling a couple more games.
All right, we're going to get ready for a quick bowler introduction here. Well, it is Matt doing it, so we'll be ready in about 20 minutes.
I was going to say at least 20 minutes for him to get ready.
So once we have our introductions, we will go right into bowling. They are bowling on the fresh pattern. I have to get the name of the pattern. It's something that was something that was made up here that they used for one of their scratch tournaments. It worked out pretty well, so we decided to use it today. Seemed like it played pretty well.
Yeah, they looked pretty hard to start. The scores started pretty slow, but obviously they picked up towards match play or cashers round rather.
It seemed like the lanes opened up a little bit after 6 games of qualifying.
And that's expected usually. The right side looked like it got pretty good in the middle of the lane. I mean, this field is predominantly right-handers. don't think a left-hander made the finals in the scratch division, so the scores should come back down a little bit more on the fresh with gold pins.
How about that? That's an interesting stat. No left-hander in the scratch division.
No left-hander scratch. And I do remember, like, when fresh, the scores weren't overly high, right?
No, they were pretty low. They needed to create some shim to help all the higher rev rates now that are still left at this time. So the score should go down a little bit to start, which will make for better bowling in my opinion.
Got to get to a situation where we got to get these kids making some spares.
We need to talk about that. That's no, we don't need to talk about missing spares on these couple of pairs over here because that's I've done that. We don't need to talk about that. For those watching that didn't know, I missed a 7-pin in the title match 2016, I believe. Either 2016 or 2017, one of those years.
2017. 2016 you won.
Yeah, so I won in 15 and 16. I missed a 7-pin in the 10th frame of the last game to lose the title match in 17, and I won in 18. That was a pretty good stretch at this tournament.
Sounds
Check.
about right. All right, down to Matt.
Are we ready, gentlemen?
Yeah. Live stream, are you ready to hear the voice?
Okay, good evening, bowling fans, and welcome to Chaco's Family Bowling Center for the finals of the 25th anniversary season of the Pennsylvania Junior Bowlers Tournament, our $1,000 Invitational Championship. Time to introduce our 10 remaining bowlers in each division who will be competing tonight for the top prize, not only in scholarship, but their name to be enshrined on the banner of 2023-2024 champions with our Bowler of the Year, Blaze Denny. Time to introduce our top 10 remaining bowlers in each division. Okay? Our number 10 seed in scratch from Freeland, PA, Owen Hauser. Our number 9 seed from Lancaster, PA, Drew Jaquith. Our number 8 seed from Harrisburg, PA, Jacob Len. 7th seed from York, PA, Max Minig. Our number 6 seed from Forest Hill, Maryland, Logan Chappell. Our 5th seed from Lebanon, PA, Darren Zombro III. Our 4th seed from York, PA, Blaze Denny. Our number 3 seed from York, PA, Clay Thomas. And our top 2 seeds get a bye to the final 4 of tonight's finals. Our number 2 seed from Allentown, PA, Augie Quattrini. And tonight's tournament leader at plus 272 for 8 games from Shermansdale, PA, Severo Gordon. Bowling fans, let's give a nice hand for our 10 scratch finalists for tonight's Invitational Championship. Okay, now, time to introduce our 10 handicap finalists. Our number 10 seed from Greeley, PA, Liana Lucchese. Our number 9 seed from Queens, New York, Chris Sim. Our number 8 seed from Pine Grove Mills, PA, Ben Strickland. Our number 7 seed from Harrisburg, PA, Sydney Kleckner. Our number 6 seed from Warwicksburg, PA, Nate Short. Our number 5 seed from West Hazelton, PA, Kira Stohora. Our number 4 seed from York, PA, Evan Hawkins. Our number 3 seed from Pocono Summit, PA, Alex Skakowitz. And the top 2 receiving a bye to the final 4 of tonight's competition. Our number 2 seed from Dillsburg, PA, Riley Noggle. And our tournament leader at plus 125 for 8 games from Odenton, Maryland, Finley Ingraham. Bowling fans, let's have a nice hand for 10 handicap finalists for tonight's Invitational Championship. Okay, let me give our bowlers a lane assignment for round 1 of the finals. I'll let Josh explain on live stream what we are doing. Actually, I should probably run it for the fans here. The top 2 seeds get a bye to the final 4. The remaining 8 bowlers will be competing in groups A and B. Group A is all the odd seed bowlers, 3, 5, 7, and 9. Group B will be 4, 6, 8, and 10. Okay? We will bowl 2 rounds with our groups A and group Bs. We will eliminate half in each group after each game. So we'll go from 4 to 2 and 2 to 1. Once we have a winner in each group, they will rejoin the top 2 seeds for semifinal matches and our title match for tonight. Okay? All right, so let me give us some lane assignments and we'll begin practice.
Is he going to let me talk now?
I was going to say, I think we might be all right.
That guy really likes the sound of his own voice.
I have no idea.
Oh, I do. I do. I remember the days where they used to poll who they wanted to do the opening announcements, and if Travis got enough votes, he would say, okay, fine, I'll do it.
All right, so the first matches here. We have the odd group and the even group. So our matches are going to be Clay Thomas against Darren Zombro III, against Max Minnick and Drew Jaquith. After the first game, 2 of those will be eliminated, and then the final 2 will bowl, and then the winner of that will move on to the top 4. The other group is Blaze Denny, Logan Chappell, Jacob Len, and Owen Hauser. Same thing. They are going to bowl a game. The low 2 bowlers get eliminated, then they'll go bowl another one, and then the lowest one will be eliminated there. And they will move on to bowl our top seeds. Our top seed in scratch is Severo Gordon, and second is Augie Quattrini. You're okay. You're okay there.
Order number 8 is ready.
Over on the handicap side, your top seed is Finley Ingraham, and your 2 seed is Riley Noggle. Your matches on the handicap side for the odd matches will be Alex Stakowitz, Kira Stohora, Sidney Kleckner, and Christopher Sim. Your even matches are going to be Evan Hawkins, Nate Short, Ben Strickland, and Liana Lucchese. So 2 more matches, two games essentially, till we get down to the final 4. And then they will be seeded accordingly. And then we will have the 4 seeds in each division. We'll have 2 matches, and then the winners will bowl each other. And that's pretty much it.
Do you guys have a favorite as to who you think will win the scratch division?
I like the bowler with the highest score. That's kind of who I'm going with.
Okay. That's one route.
We do have one upper. So this is interesting. In the 25 years of the PJBT, only once has the Player of the Year won championship Sunday, which was last year when Aiden won. So we still have that opportunity here with Blaze. If you're gonna make me pick somebody, it's really hard to pick against the guy who essentially won every other weekend this year. So Blaze won 11 tournaments this year, 11 out of 31. So we'll see if he can top it off.
It's hard to say. I mean, obviously, I do have a child who made the top 10. There's a lot riding that, with him, he is one win away for the all-time titleist wins of PJBT. But we do have Blaze Denny, who's been on fire this year. Clay Thomas, he's been bowling very well this year as well. I really can't pick. I mean, I feel it's going to be really close no matter what. I mean, yes, I will be rooting for my kid, but it's any man. It could be any of these kids here. All 10 of these kids have amazing talent. Got a couple of them that are graduating, I think, this year. They're going off to college. We got 3 kids in the top 10 who are in college already. On teams in college. It's anybody's ballgame to scratch, honestly.
Based on what I got to watch today, I'm going to go out on a limb and say Drew Jacob is going to get really hot. I think going on the fresh benefits him.
Yes. I can't argue that at all.
So that's my pick. I think he's going to run it from the 9 seed, and he's going to win the tournament. That's my pick.
I wonder fresh with the way how he throws the ball, his speed. Yeah, he can actually control the lane a little bit better.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was looking at as I walked around a lot today. I watched a lot of the guys. A lot of the two-handers seem to struggle on the fresh because they wanted to start to ball up. These pairs have been sitting for a while now.
They haven't been able to point out.
Yeah, these lanes are these pairs are going to be a little harder than what they saw earlier today on the fresh, and they're using old pins. I think Drew Jacob has as good a chance as anyone else to make his move here. We'll find out.
Yeah, oh yeah.
.35 through 38 is our featured pair today. That is the pair. Those will be the championship pairs. They will have the gold pins. The first matches that you're going to see here, once those matches are over, they will swap with the other pair, and then the odds and the evens will swap, and then they will come in and bowl a game on the gold pins until we get to the finals. So
It's interesting. Gold pins will be in play only on those pairs, and the other pairs will be regular.
yep.
That's interesting.
Oh yeah.
That'll make a difference, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, bowlers, just hit start play, and then you should be able to begin your practice. 3 balls on each lane.
Difference.
It does make a big difference.
Because
If you got what the B group in scratch will have the gold
to start,
Correct.
that does make a difference because I think that Drew, at least my pick, and your son, them not having it open game one when they're tighter benefits them a lot. I think that's going to end up making a difference. Play effect. Josh is snacking on his wings here.
I'm content.
Need to get me some more wings before I leave.
I forgot about that. This year, and matches are regular games.
feedback. When you guys are talking, don't be afraid to speak up. We're having a little bit of trouble hearing you.
Surprised I didn't get
Hello?
They have it on back there in the office. That's where they found it.
Orders 10 and 12 are ready. 10 and 12. And Kenley, your food's ready. Kenley.
Michael, I'm going to let you go over the pattern a little bit.
I hope everybody can hear me now. I hope it's not too loud at this point. So today they competed on a 42-foot, 26 mils oil pattern. It's about a 5-to-1 pattern, not anything crazy hard. Much more challenging than your regular house shot, but a good amount of shape. The righties, some of them started in, some of them started out. I think the best part of the lane to play on the fresh is the track area. Let the lane develop. As the lane develops, you can move left, find a little bit of extra hook, a little bit of extra shim. Yeah, I mean, there's going to be a lot of contrasting styles in these top 10s in each division. But I like this pattern. I thought they were fair on both sides of the lane. However, there's 0 lefties in the scratch division. I believe there's 1 left-hander in the handicap division. But I did think the pattern was fair. The scoring pace was pretty good, actually, for a championship event. Nothing crazy high. There were 2 300 games bowled today, both by some really talented bowlers. Yeah, this is going to be exciting. I'm excited to watch the way this pattern breaks down. It sat for a little while, so they are going to be a little bit flatter, but it should be exciting. We're going to see some good scores. Again, there's a lot of talented bowlers right now, so this will be a very exciting top 10 in each division.
Order 13 is ready. 13.
Nope, you were good.
Yeah, I had to hold it up to my face there.
Hey, nothing like a good old spam bot checking in on the comment section.
Oh, again?
We're supposed to look at her description. I can't see her description, so
Again?
her description will probably just disappoint me anyway. But anyway, that is neither here nor there. Another one? All right, practice is over. We are just about ready to get going
Okay,
here.
bowling fans, I believe we are about to begin our first round of Group A and Group B. Let me start with Group A on your far left for scratch. Clay Thomas, Darren Zombro, Max Minnig, and Drew Jaquith. Okay, we do have the gold pins in right away, so we're gonna just use those. You will alternate, you will switch pairs after matches. So don't worry about the difference in pins, because you will get them in the next head-to-head match. Okay? Our B match for scratch. Group B is Blaze Denny, Logan Chappell, Blaze Denny, Logan Chappell, Jacob Len, Owen Hauser. Okay? Top 2 out of each group will advance to game 2. On the handicap side, on 37 and 8, we have Alex Stakowitz, Kira Stahora, Sidney Kleckner, and Chris Sim. And on 39 and 40, just to your right, we have Evan Hawkins, Nate Short, Ben Strickland, and Liana Lucchese. Okay? Top 2 in each group on the pair will advance to game 2. All right, bowling fans, let's give our 16 bowlers a nice hand as they begin game 1 of the finals.
All right, we are ready to go here.
I haven't seen that in a while.
I'm curious as to.
Oh, there it is again.
All right, I'm out.
We're gonna just let everybody bowl here, kind of give you a little updates here and there.
Yeah, because you're only able to see the scores of the 2 pair in front of us. So we also have a match on each end of the screen. So we'll try to keep you guys. Whoa, wow.
Or we can talk about stuff like that when
Wow.
you go five strike.
Wow. Punched the 3-pin in the face.
On the golds.
On the golds.
Rolled them forward.
About to leave a super washout and getting all 10.
Incredible. Well, if his sling wasn't loose before, it should be loose now.
It better be loose after that one.
Oh,
Look at that.
it's 2 of those
Another
hits.
gold pin carry. Like, see, can we have 3?
That would have been awesome. Your current player of the year is on lane 36.
So we're probably not going to talk much about the first scratch match that you can't see because it's not starting off very well.
I want to say it's going to start with 4 opens.
Yes, there's a very good possibility there will be no mark in the first round.
These kids may not want to leave the gold pins till they're done. The name of the pattern today is ABCT Ruby, 42 feet.
Not one mark on that scratch match all the way to the left. That you
Couple 9 counts. It's a very interesting frame.
Yes. So 9 is leading that match.
Open, 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 open.
And 9 is leading.
These kids don't want to leave.
All right, we got one.
And we got a first mark over there.
It's a good strategy by Logan.
I was just
Yeah,
gonna
everybody's,
watched him.
yeah.
They're
gonna
all
bring out-
further right than they were earlier, all of them, on this pair at least. And I watched Logan's ball flat 7 a couple times in practice, and I believe that was a urethane ball
I think that was the purple.
that he threw the second frame there. So that's a very smart strategic play.
He did throw it the first frame, but he missed like 4 right.
The good thing with these matches going on is you don't have to finish in first on your pair to advance. So slow starts are not the end of the world here. Is it normal for this much plastic to be going down the lane?
Is ready.
I don't think so.
I've seen like 3 or 4 plastic balls go down the lane for strike shots.
On the stretch side?
No, on the
Yeah, I
handicap
was just
side.
gonna say, yeah.
We did see some last night too in the skins match.
Top 2.
That is 100% a purple.
Yep. And that was a better shot on that left lane from Logan than the first shot. I think the first shot he was standing like more left, so to me it looked like he moved more right now to play more straighter.
The boy trips a 5-pin out over there.
Yeah, he's lucky he put an extra finger in that ball.
5-pin
And here
for
is a
Kira.
5-pin.
Yeah.
They are definitely tighter.
Yes. Way tighter.
Over on the far right, we're through 4 frames over there. Evan Hawkins with 132.
Evan Hawkins went spare double
Yeah.
to start this game.
132 for him in the 4th. He's in pretty good shape at the moment.
That is
And Strickland has 78.
that 132 number is more than we're physically allowed to get.
Yes.
He is ahead of the 300 pace.
Yes, he is.
He's way ahead of 300.
Liana misses her 7-pin, so 81 for her in the 4th. Nate goes 44 in the 4th. Give him a double 4.
Order
He's got
17,
87.
22 already.
That was pretty good spare there by Alex.
So Evan has a 40-pin, 50-pin lead over there. So
And just under 50.
over on the far left, we have a bunch of people in the 40s. So we'll just let them work some stuff out for a couple frames.
Yeah, it's still anybody's ball game all the way to left.
Everybody's pretty much all together on these 2 matches here in front of us. Jacob Len has the early lead, and the other 3 are just kind of battling it out. Augie Quattrini is your 2 seed, so he has the next 2 games off. Owen up now, we're looking to get back on the board. He made that a little difficult.
I know we mentioned it a little earlier and you didn't want to talk about spare shooting, but this first game, it will come down to a spare shot, I feel, to advance.
On the far left
On the
pair,
far left.
absolutely. I
left.
think I've seen 3 strikes in 4.5 frames over there. So
We got a total
yeah.
of 2, 3. We got 5 strikes over there.
And they're in
out
the
of-
5th frame.
Yeah, out of almost 20 shots. So I have a feeling it will come down to a spare shot.
This pair in front of us is a little more normal. Owen is struggling. The other three bowlers have found their way a little bit. And as I say that,
As you say that,
Blaze goes 210, 2-8-10 back-to-back shots. And your son split on 33. They are hard, man. I enjoy watching the spare shooting contest. I
as long
enjoy
as you
it.
leave spares that you can make.
Yeah, I promise you that 7-pin 7 years ago taught me quite a lot.
Yeah.
I promise. I would like to say I'm a very, very good spare shooter now. So, yeah. And the drive-by on 36.
Almost.
Oh my.
Almost a 710 by Drew. 34.
I think Logan has the right idea.
He's got the right idea.
I don't think he can split from there.
No.
I think he can throw it there for 2 games and stay alive.
We're halfway through all of our matches.
Yeah, they're going quite fast.
They are.
Yeah, they're not wasting any time.
Not at all.
I think they want to get done.
Although we weren't sure after the first frame on 33 and 34.
Yeah, we thought that game might take forever.
Yeah, Logan, if he goes 2-0, 2-0, I think he gets by pretty easily. I'm not gonna lie. It's a good ball change there by Blaze.
Alright, so here in our feature pair on the left here, as we almost see an 8-10 there. We almost saw another 2-8-10. We have Logan is ahead. Wait for the scores up here. Jacob and Logan are ahead right now. Blaze is nipping at the toe.
Quarter 24 is ready. 24.
I think all 4 bowlers on the left side, all the way on the left side, are in the 80s. Right now on the far right, it looks like Evan and Ben have started to check out here a little bit. They both have 50-pin leads with 3 frames to go.
And Nate's not too far back though. He's
He's got to keep striking. He's doing what
got
he's
to
got
keep
to do.
striking. He's doing what he's doing. He does have a double.
There's a 3-bagger.
Make that 3 in a row. So he's chipping away.
Hold on 1 second there, guys. We just froze. And we're back.
Well, as I spoke about Logan being safe, he then proceeded to wash out, and then he made it.
Yeah. At least
So-
he made it.
Spare shooting is going to win.
We pretty much see everybody playing the same line except Logan, and yet he's been the most consistent. So he's staying out of trouble with what he's doing.
Yeah, he's definitely in the safest part of the lane. I mean, with the lane sitting for a couple hours after the re-oil, they definitely are flatter. And the middle part of the lane was already semi-flat to start. So, yeah, I think Logan has the right idea. I don't think he can stay there forever, but I think at least the first game or 2, the urethane from straight is the right idea for him.
So over on the far right, Nate is actually within 10 pins of Ben. The strikes are not added in yet, but he is there. So that still anybody's match over there if somebody can get going. Liana just struck, and that's exactly what she had to do there. She could not miss anymore.
Yeah, Liana needed that. Evan is still looking good.
Nate did not, in any way, shape, or form, throw a good shot there. Missed the head pin right, or left, or right rather, for the left-hander, yeah.
The only lefty out of the 20 bowlers.
Yes. All right, what are we doing here?
So as I kept talking about Logan being safe, he then missed a 7-pin, and Owen, he did, and everybody's kind of closing in on him slowly here. They're slowly closing in. I mean, he could be.
Owen.
Yeah, Owen is.
Slow start.
Owen's making him think about
I mean,
it.
there's a chance that Logan is out of the top 3 going into the 9th frame. Oh boy.
Give me a second here, guys. We're going to make some adjustments here. We keep freezing. See if we can make a little bit of an adjustment here and not have this. This is the first time all weekend that literally we have been doing this. You get to see us for a little bit. What's up? All right, let's see if we can maintain a little bit better feed there. A little bit of a port change.
Order 16 is ready.
Order 16 is ready. If anybody here listening is order 16.
I'm hungry. I might be order 17. Quite hungry.
All right, so it looks like the match on the far right is going to be our first done today. They are in the 10th right now, so. Oh, Blaze just came up high there, buried the 9th pin, just missed. A little too high. Jacob gets his ball too far out.
Jacob just missed this goes right.
Finishes with an 8 count, 212 for him. I think that is a double winner up there. I think Ben and Evan. Yep, Ben Strickland and Evan Hawkins are going to move on. They are going to be your winners.
They have them locked out.
Yes, they do. 208 is the best they can do. Liana's already eliminated, so.
Wow, this pair in front of us is getting extremely ugly.
This pair in front of us got crazy.
Is it bad? The left pair is going to score better than this pair with the start that they had.
Oh, that was a harder way to hit that one 4. We have possible 181, 186, 183.
It's coming down to the last. That's awesome though. It's going to come down to the last shots.
That's what you have right here. Now it's a 3-man race over on the left lane between Drew, Max, and Clay.
only took 5 last year. I only took 5 the last 2 years. So, I'm going to have GD,
My son is mathematically out of it. He is eliminated.
So it's like a seat 7, but then he's
Now we got a Jam 135.
and then we had all the ball back to back.
That was a big shot by Clay. What he got?
Does that lock him in?
That locks him in.
Just needs a good count here.
50, 80. Yep, that locks him in. That locks Clay in. Max strikes. So it's coming down to Drew. Drew has to strike out. Drew strikes out. He beats Max by a bit. Yep. So it's up to Drew. For Drew to move on, Drew has to strike out all the way to left. To advance by a pin.
Big shot there for Blaze.
Yeah, it's huge.
He needs 9 here to put himself in the 180s. Strike here puts him at 181, but it does not guarantee him anything.
Drew does not get the first one. So it's Max and Clay moving on the left pair. Aaron's just throwing the ball just to be done.
It's a pretty good shot.
All 10. 181.
That is a hell of a 10th frame there.
So Blaze Denny eliminates Owen. Does not
Owen.
eliminate him from bowling. Owen
Not.
cannot beat him.
Yeah.
Owen can still.
Owen can still beat the other two.
Yeah.
Yes, he can.
That is not a good sign.
That just made Blaze Denny
That made
safe.
Blaze in.
Blaze is now safe.
Blaze is safe.
Logan needs at least a market good count. That is the best kind of count.
Logan strikes here. Logan is in.
Yes.
Then it's set. Say now Drew strikes, obviously. As you always know.
Oh,
The
it's
final ball.
The one that you don't need is the
always got
one
to strike
that
when it don't matter.
you could throw it in the left gutter from outside of the building and it will
bounce
still
out
strike.
and strike.
Over on our handicap pair here, Sidney Kleckner, 224. Alex Stakowitz, 190.
Oh no.
219 for Christopher Sim.
Oh, the Brooklyn to make
Brooklyn
the cut.
to advance.
Wow.
Brooklyn to advance.
And it will be
Wow.
Logan Chappell and Blaze Denny.
He needs 4 pins.
I mean, we've seen stranger things happen, but I don't think this is where they come into play.
No. He's got to stay behind the foul line. I haven't seen Logan throw it in the gutter. I don't think I've ever seen him throw it in the gutter.
Well, we don't want to speak that into existence.
Yeah, we don't. He's just
Oh, he
pretty
moved
much-
very far left.
He moved
He's
far
a
left.
smart man.
He's trying inside line. That locks him in.
Wow.
So Blaze Denny and Logan Chappell move on to face each other in round
That
out
is
of Group B.
That's a great finish. You couldn't have asked for more for a finish. The other pair, you had somebody that could have doubled to get in. This pair, you had multiple
all
ways
four.
where people could have made it.
Yeah, all 4 of them.
41.
So we're gonna have Max Minnick against Clay Thomas in our next match here on the gold pins. And then you will have Blaze Denny and Logan Chappell moving over to the far left. Ben Strickland will take on Evan Hawkins.
And
Sydney.
Sydney against Chris Sim.
yes. Christian Logan.
So your player of the year, the rate triple in the 10th to keep the championship and player of the year thing alive.
I'm telling you, man, the guy just strikes when he has to. He's just having that year.
I remember one year, this will be a shout out to Jack Selmer. I don't know if he still bowls, but there was a year he won player of the year. I 16, 15, one of those years.
17, 18. That's
17,
what I see on the
okay.
banner hanging over there.
He won Player of the Year, and I mean that guy made what felt like every step ladder, every finals. Yeah, and I'm not sure that he still bowls, but
I think he's every now and then.
I think, yeah.
I think fatherhood has put him into a little bit of a retirement. So
It's
But
been a while
shout-
since I've been in the area. Yeah, he bowled in a league that I bowled in. You know, when I was rolling down there in Berks, and then we left Berks.
yeah, shout out to him though. This is probably the most dominant season we've seen at PJBT since Jack. At least from what I've seen. Granted, that was the last full season I was around.
I will say, you know, I mean, I know it's my kid, but when my kid won it that year, he bowled in 21 tournaments. He made the finals in 19 of them.
Wow,
19 finals out of 21 tournaments.
that's incredible.
That because I remember when all the announcements for the play, Matt was saying this was a no-brainer. We didn't even have to do anything.
Yeah, that's
You
incredible.
know, he cashed 21 tournaments. He made the finals in all but 2. I think he had
That's
10 wins, 11 wins
real in that one season.
that one season.
Yeah, I had just asked Matt what the record was for titles in a season, and he wasn't sure because Blaze has 11 this year.
Yeah,
This would be
I think-
12.
I think Darren-
Blaze also won the opening season KBT this year, the adult tournament.
Yes, he did.
And shot 300.
That's
Talk about
suburban,
some,
right?
Talk about some year.
Yeah,
That was at Suburban.
I believe so.
Yeah, that might be it. Probably the most dominant year in PJBT history with Darren not far behind that and Jack
Yeah.
right there too.
Jack was there because I remember that year with Jack.
Yeah, they didn't even make any announcements. They were like, "Here, Jack, you won Player of the Year this year. Congratulations."
Like I said, that's how it was. You know, well, my kid with Matt saying because that week before or something like that, we were at a tournament. I told Matt, I said, I'm just going through this whole year. We did this many tournaments. He cashed in all 21, but he made the finals in all but 2 or 3. He's like, I didn't realize that. And then that weekend he came up. He's like, you were exactly right on everything.
That is as good of a year as it gets.
So here you have Blaze Denny, who's I think is just one notch above that. I know. Like I said, I remember that year with Jack Selmer. That was a great year for Jack. It seemed like every time I turned it on or I was there,
He was bowling for finals. Yep, and that's what I said. I think I bowled maybe 7 or 8 events a year. I wasn't home all that much. I was away at school.
Yeah, that was your first year in school.
No, that was my junior year. That was towards the end.
Okay.
But I hadn't bowled much, but I was able to bowl this event. And every time I came home, whether it was the Christmas tournament, I bowled an adult youth that year with Curtis Stid. I bowled quite a few tournaments, not as much as I would have liked to bowl, but whenever I was able to get to them, I bowled. And Jack felt like he bowled for every title. In the comments, Betsy Jakewith wrote, "Don't forget about the Kevin Beers years." That was right before.
Oh, Kevin.
That was right before my era of PJBT. Kevin Beers was very dominant.
Yes, that was back
Sure.
when my kid was in handicap. I don't remember.
Yeah, my first year of PJBT was Kevin Beers last year, and he was still very, very good. Obviously, I think he moved to Las Vegas.
Yeah.
I don't know how much he bowls anymore either. But yeah, Kevin obviously was very dominant the years prior. I believe he has an invitational title. I know he has a Player of the Year somewhere.
He has player of the year.
He was fantastic. Lefty that could play the lane anywhere.
Yeah. We had quite a few dominant seasons by certain individuals. Aiden Davis had a year the other year, very dominant. Him and my kid that one year, they were going back and forth.
I'll be right back, folks.
I mean, you've been playing all day. It's just with you.
No, he's got it.
Yeah.
I just sat in Michael's seat. This is
Okay,
really warm.
bowling fans, that
I hope so.
concludes
Somebody
our
was just sitting
first
there.
round of the finals. We're going to get out some hardware, and I am being joined on the stage by the 3-time Invitational champion from the PBA now. In 2015, 2016, and 2018, he won this event, and he finished second at the 2023 USBC Masters Tournament for the PBA. Please welcome Michael Martell. Michael will be joining us to give out some awards. Officially, our 10th place finisher in the scratch division, getting an $80 scholarship and award, goes to Owen Hauser. Our 9th place finisher, also receiving an $80 scholarship and award, goes to Drew Jakewith. Our 8th place finisher in scratch, also getting an $80 scholarship and award, goes to Jacob Len.
Great job,
And our 7th place finisher, also receiving an $80 scholarship and award, goes to Darren Zombro III.
It might be by that.
Where?
All right, moving over to the handicap side. Our 10th place finisher in handicap, getting an $80 scholarship, certificate, and award, goes to Liana Lucchese.
You're the one doing a good job.
Our 9th place finisher, also getting an $80 scholarship and award, goes to Nate Short. Our 8th place finisher, also receiving an $80 scholarship and award, goes to Kira Stahora. And officially finishing in 7th place, getting an $80 scholarship, certificate, and award, goes to Alex Stakowitz. All right, we are down to 6 bowlers in each division. We'll now have head-to-head matches to win the group.
All right, so we're going to swap lefts and rights. We're going to have Blaze and Logan. They will be on the far right pair on 39 and 40. Max and Clay will now be on 37 and 8. Ben and Evan on 35 and 36. And then Sydney and Chris Sim, will be on the far left pair, 33 and 34. The winners of these matches will then bowl against the 1 and 2 seeds who will be coming in on both sides. So we are only 3 games away from crowning our champion. So we're going to get Matt. Matt's going to put the names in for each pair, and then we'll get these guys a couple balls of practice, and then we will be off and running. Give Mr. Martell his stool back.
Thank you, sir. Did we lose our third in command?
He went for a walk.
To the slot machine.
To the slot machine, yes.
Okay, so my pick is eliminated. I had Drew winning. He had a chance to survive, but he did not. Nice bowling to him.
I think we actually got to a point where everybody, despite both matches kind of being a little bit of a roller coaster, everybody had a chance.
The only bowler that was mathematically out going into the 10th was Darren.
Was Darren, yes, but everybody else just...
And that's exactly what you want.
Somehow, yeah.
Makes for good TV.
This will be the last game that you see the 4 pairs being used. After this, when the 1 and 2 seeds come in to bowl our winners, everything will be on the gold pins.
Oh, I just realized they totally flipped.
Yes, yeah.
I didn't realize that the handicap and the scratch bowlers were going to flip pairs. Interesting.
Once we get to the finals, the scratch match will be all on 35 and 36, and then 37 and 38 will be the handicap match.
Hey, you too, man.
Drive safely.
You as well. All right, so it looks like practice is done here for the second round of the Eliminator Finals here. These bowlers bowl one more game here on the pairs that they're currently on. Winners advance to the final four for their divisions. Handicap is now on the left. The scratch pairs are on the right.
Okay. All right. Matt is just making sure everybody knows what they're doing here. And then we will begin. Sydney Kleckner taking on Christopher Sim. Christopher will be getting 13. Ben and Evan. Evan will be getting 22. And then you have Clay, Max, and then Blaze and Logan. So let's go down to Matt and get us started.
Okay, bowling fans, time to begin. Our title matches for each group. The winners of each group will advance to the final four. We'll start with the scratch side. On 37 and 8, we have Group A, Clay Thomas taking on Max Minnick. On 39 and 40, just to your right. In the B group, we have Blaze Denny and Logan Chappell. Clay and Blaze have both elected to start the match on the left lane. On the handicap side, to the left, A is Sydney Kleckner versus Chris Sim. Chris getting the difference in handicap of 13. Sydney has elected to start the match on 33. In the B group, here on 35, we have Evan Hawkins taking on Ben Strickland. The difference in handicap is 22-11, and Evan has elected to have Ben start the match on the left lane. All right, bowling fans, let's give a nice hand for our round 2 finalists.
All right, we are one game closer to the finals. And then here in our final match is like this. Since we're head-to-head, we will do the PBA style where you bowl. No, it's not really PBA style. It's just kind of, bowl one and then the other bowler bowls two. And we call it the PBA style.
I think it's way more simple for bowlers to follow that way.
Yeah.
It actually speeds up the match. Really nice shot there by Clay on 37.
After these matches are over, we're going to go over a little bit of what's going to be happening.
Good to see you, man.
Good seeing you. That's on my list as soon as we start. So
I just asked.
Take care.
I said, when we start.
See you, man. Good to see you, bud.
Yeah, Steve just told me. So I'll be there Saturday. Like I am all time at Masters.
all right. So it looks like I was going to say all of our scratch bowlers learned their lesson, but they didn't. Blaze opened.
He apparently just likes to start slow.
Yeah.
So that way he can set himself up to triple to advance.
Well,
And there's a gold pin in the gutter.
Deadwood, 38.
That's happened. Remember when the scores broke it?
While we're bowling the finals here, I want to make sure we certainly give a shout out to all of our sponsors and everybody that got us to this weekend, especially Chaco's Family Bowling Center here in Wilkes-Barre for being an awesome host in what was literally a flawless weekend for us.
Yeah, this was awesome this week. I've been here since Friday. Between the skins match, the Pro-Am, the adult junior, and now this, we have had no issues. Everything has run smoothly. They've been great hosts this weekend. I hope we are able to come back here again.
Big thanks to John and all of his staff here. No issues at all this weekend. So, and then Bowler X for being our sponsor for forever, it seems, since I've been a part of this anyway. And then, you know, just all the, I call them the little sponsors, the ones that keep us going and give us our donations every year. And then also on the flip side, you and all the other PBA pros and the regional players that came this week to help us out. And
It's been a lot of fun being here. It was something that I've wanted to do the last few years. This weekend just usually conflicts with an event of mine that I bowl. But I was very glad to make the choice to be here, and I would like to come back again next year and years down the road and continue to do this. This was more fun than I ever could have imagined it being this weekend.
always a fun weekend. There's no argument there. Now, as soon as we're done here, I get to go home and bury the gold pins till August. So
Don't bury them too far, then you lose them. Then we get to see more guys 5, 7, 10 like Anthony almost did last night.
they have their spot in the shed where they just sit and I forget
Collect
about
a
them.
little bit of dust there.
Yeah. Parked a lawnmower on top of them, and that's about it.
There you go.
All right, so we have Sydney with 47 in the third. Chris Sim, that match, he goes double in 6, so he'll have a little bit of a lead. Ben goes open double. Elijah goes open, open, open. So Ben with an early lead. Elijah getting the handicap, so he's got a little bit of wiggle room.
Where are you seeing an Elijah? Where are you seeing an
Or-
Elijah?
Evan, I can't believe I just said that. I apologize.
Multiple times. I was waiting for you to correct it.
Ah,
I didn't want to be that guy.
I'm glad you did, though.
He is struggling.
Well, he got a spare there.
Well, hooked a long way to make that spare.
Good shot there for Evan. So over on the far right, Blaze decided to open and go double. So he's just doing Blaze Denny things.
He's in okay, he's in okay shape over there.
But Logan is certainly needs to make this here. He's clean through 3. Oh, picks off. No, picks. Didn't think he picked that pin off, but
Pretty challenging to do from straight, no less, from that angle.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever seen it done like that.
Sydney leaves the 10 pin. Ben goes 9 spare for his 4th frame.
Oh.
That's
Ben.
about as high flush as you can get.
Ben is bowling a very good game to start.
Evan.
That scream from the booth is brought to you by Josh.
Yeah. I saw the boy almost bowling on the wrong lane there. We couldn't let that happen. Thanks, Capper. We appreciate the kind words. Thank you to you too. You did enough to make this weekend go smooth as well. That's a double there for Evan. Back-to-back spares. So that's what he had to do. Just get some marks there and settle in.
Order 28 is ready.
Oh! Nice 3-7 conversion on 33.
6-pin for Evan.
Scratch matches look interesting to start. Logan's ball just doesn't seem like it wants to hook.
No, Chris has 33 and 34 figured out.
I would like to see Chris Sim win. He's from New York. His parents put so much time into their kids being really, really great bowlers. I'm sure people at PJBT have seen his older brother, MJ. They're all really, really good, and their parents put a lot of time into them being good. And I would like to see a little Chris win. It'd be nice.
Oh, got a break there. Got the 10 to fall over there. He had the 6, 7, 10 there for a while, and then he got a late trip with a 10. Max looking for his double. That's a double there for him.
That was high flush.
Him and Clay are neck and neck here.
Like I said, these scratch matches have been pretty good so far. Logan's struggling. The other 3 bowlers on the scratch pairs really have figured out how to get their ball to hook. Strike, his ball just doesn't seem to want to hook as much down there. These kids throw the ball so good. So much talent.
Keep it up.
Spare there for Logan. Still
Really
looking
good
for
cover.
his first strike since the first frame. Sydney leaves a 6-pin. Ooh, Ben misses left there. Misses the 10, so Evan with an opportunity here.
Yeah. And I could watch Clay throw the ball all day. He throws it very, very good.
Evan leaving just the 1-2. Blaze almost got a little bit of pin action over there to knock out that 3-pin.
Looks like a good shot for Max. Flat 10. Really good shot. Oh no.
Oh. Evan pulled that shot there. So Evan and Ben both opened in the 7th. Ben has a 13-pin lead, so they are certainly neck and neck here with 3 frames to go. Christopher with about a 16-pin lead over on the far left. Good shot there for Blaze, leaves the 10. Chris's ball, man, it just looks like it's not going to do anything, and then just kind of.
He's throwing multiple different plastic balls. He has a mix, an ice, a white dot, and he's utilizing all of the lane with them too. They're hooking. And he and he makes 10 pins with the plastic balls.
Just missed it. Max goes 5 out in the 8th.
That almost locks that
That's
matchup.
gonna pretty much take care of him.
Ben trying to give it back to Evan over
is
here.
a gift card to Target. You can enter to win that at the front desk at this time.
Good shot by Logan. He needed that.
Yeah, he's down 36, but he has a chance here. He's got a double here to put some pressure on. All right. So Ben with the split here. let's see what he does.
Yeah, the match on 37 and 38 is over. Clay just throwing bombs. Logan with 2 really good shots to get back into that match.
So no matter what Ben does here, Evan will have a chance to walk up and win.
Yep. That makes it a little easier.
That just helped him out a little more.
Wow. To answer your question, they did pull the Chinese auction items after qualifying was over.
All the prizes were claimed.
Yeah.
All right, so Ben goes 7-2, 7-2. Evan here now with an opportunity. All right, leaves just a 6-10, staying clean. Clay Thomas will be moving on to the final. That match is over. Blaze and Logan, things have gotten a little interesting.
Zach will be coming around selling 50-50.
If Blaze does not strike here, Logan can get up and make him have to work.
Starting by lane 1.
Oh, will he? Will he? No, he will not. Almost got the messenger there.
Logan is firmly back in that match now. And now Evan needs to go up there and mark.
Evan needs to mark, absolutely.
No mark, no winner. That looks like a much better shot. Oh, no. And Blaze missed the 10th on 39. This is getting interesting. With the exception of 37 and 38, every match is going to come down to the 10th. Although I unfortunately think Evan is out of sticks.
Order 29 is ready. 29.
147 for Evan. Ben needs 5.
I felt bad. And that'll be enough for Ben to win and move on. And now we have to do some math in the corner over there.
Yeah, so Logan has 159 in the 9th on a spare. Spare in the 9th, so 159. Blaze is at 164. Logan needs to go double
Double 6.
and 6. Double and 6 to win, to shut him out. Christopher Sim pretty much has that match under control. Actually, I think the match is over. 3, 4, 5, 6. No.
He needs 7.
Yeah. Yes, he does. He needs good count. He needs good count to shut out Sydney. Ben Strickland, 151. Evan Hawkins, 147.
Logan Messenger's out to 5-7 on the first shot in the 10th. One more and count. He knocks out your player of the year.
Hey, buddy. All good tonight. All good.
CJ locked that match up with 7 on the first ball.
All right, now we will turn our attention to Logan Chappell. Logan with a double here would just need good count to win.
It's decent. That's a winner. With good count, that is a winner. I don't think Blaze realizes that he still needs his count.
Well, he just needs 6. I mean, you know.
I mean,
We have seen dumber things happen.
we have Ben Ryan's getting 4.
Ben Ryan's got 4 last night.
calling
yeah.
his shot when he only needed 6 to advance. He got 4. So
And now Blaze strikes. Just goes to show, you know, the spares.
and Brooklyn to advance.
$172 for Chris Sim.
Is that? Are they talking about Pennsylvania RMU? I would assume so, considering RMU Chicago does not exist anymore.
I did not know that.
Yeah, we merged with another university.
Okay.
We don't exist anymore. No funding.
I would have to imagine.
Yeah, I would hope that they're. I would assume if they're talking about bowlers from this area, that would mean RMU Pennsylvania.
Six, 7, 10 for Sydney. $199 to $191. Logan Chappell defeats Blaze Denny.
Order 31 is ready. The 31.
Clay Thomas 234. Max Minnick 183. Chris Sim 172. 158 for Sydney Kleckner. So now we'll take a short little break here. We'll bring the 1 and 2 seeds in. The scratch match will be on 35 and 36. Handicap on 37 and 38. All right, so while we're prepping for our semifinals and finals, next weekend we are at the Masters. Not the PGA Masters, but the PJBT Masters. Our grass is a little longer up here in Pennsylvania than it is in Augusta, but anyway. We start this year, new start time for the Masters this year, we start at 10 a.m. So we start at 10 a.m. at Haja Rose Bowl. We bowl 5 or 6 games there. I don't remember which one it is, but as soon as we are done at Haja, we go to Jordan Lanes about an hour and a half, 2 hours later, take a little bit of a lunch break. All right, we're going to go down here to Matt.
Okay, it is time to give out our awards to finish off groups. Starting with the scratch division. We're going to give out officially finishing in 6th place in scratch. Received a $125 scholarship. Certificate and award goes to Max Minnick.
How many tournaments I did? Well, and they were back to back.
I thought you meant like every 3 tournaments. Like all 3. But I guess, yeah, you did.
Check. And officially our 5th place finisher in this year's Invitational, getting a $125 scholarship, certificate, and award is our Bowler of the Year, Blaze Denny. officially our 6th place finisher in the handicap division, getting a $125 scholarship certificate and award goes to Sydney Kleckner.
Wilcox just called me. He said,
No, I'm gonna-
Two head-to-head matches. The winners of each match across from each other on the monitors will then stay on the same pair to bowl the title. Okay, same thing on the handicap. So I'll have the 4 scratch on 35 and 6.
Having your paper.
The 4 handicap on 37 and 8.
All right, so let me completely do a reboot and start over here for the Masters tournament. That way, now that the conversations around me are over. So next weekend we are at Haja Rose Bowl and Jordan Lanes in Allentown for the 10th annual Masters tournament. $1,500 for scratch, $1,000 guaranteed for handicap. $100 entry fee if you qualify through the PJBT, meaning if you got money through the qualifiers, $140 if you walk in. You are permitted to use your MAP scholarship money for that event also. We start at 10 o'clock in the morning, and we start this year at Haja Rose Bowl. And then after we take a little lunch break, we go bowl at Jordan Lanes. 5 games at Haja, 5 games at Jordan. And then the top 16 will come back for a double elimination bracket on Sunday. Just looking at the flyer here, I want to make sure I have all my ducks in line here. That 10:30 that tournament starts, rather, not 10 a.m. But if you want to be there at 10 a.m., you can be. You know, come early, hang out with us a little bit. 10 a.m. at Haja. And then we estimate the second round to start somewhere between 3:30 and 4:30 probably. Should be out at a half decent time. And then Sunday morning we're back at it at 9 a.m. So, and then the following weekend is our best tournament. Qualifying for that Saturday morning. We have a trio Baker warm-up tournament on Friday night. All that information, if you need it, is on our website at pjbtbowlingseries.com. Updates on our Facebook page, and only 2 more weekends to go until the 25th season of the PJBT is complete. So we're going to let everybody get their practice frames in here. And then we will be ready for the semi-final. You are watching the PJBT Finals from Championship Weekend on YouTube.
I go one-on-one right with that first. Thank you.
These kids, I don't know how much I like them.
Logan, Ozzy, and Clay. Winners Move on.
It's in your money ball all day. I wouldn't change a damn thing. Hey, off. What's that from? Oh, you got more? In here or a new glass?
I hear you.
Try and get that, try and eat now and then not have to stop on the drive. No way around there. I'd rather drive 4 hours straight.
Oh, you got 4?
Oh, it's just about.
I got 3. Drove 3.
I just blast music.
Yeah.
I normally
That's all I
blast
ever do.
music with the windows down, keeps my weight.
Yep.
I've done drives much longer than 4
Okay,
hours.
Bullet fans, we are down to our final 4 in each division. Let's introduce the matchups. On the scratch side, to your left, we have top seed Severo Gordon taking on number 6 seed Logan Chappell. In the other semifinal match, we have number 2 seed Augie Quattrini taking on number 3 seed Clay Thomas. The winners of these 2 matches across from each other will stay on the same pair to bowl each other for the title. Okay? On the handicap side, we have top seed Finley Ingraham taking on number 9 seed Christopher Sim. The difference in handicap is 16 pins going to, actually it should be 16 to Finley, I'll fix that. Okay? 16 goes to Finley. And then in the other match, number 2 seed Riley Noggle taking on number 8 seed Ben
I'm just going to try something different.
The difference in handicap is just 4 pins to Ben.
Go out of the way.
And these 2 matches again, across from each other.
Contenders
Winners
with
of each
sauce.
match will bowl each
Far too
other in
many
a
times.
1-game match on the same pair for the title. All right? Bowling fans, let's give a nice hand for our final 4 bowlers remaining in the 2024 Invitational.
All right, so we are 2 games away. Severo Gordon taking on Logan Chappell, Augie Quintrini, and Clay Thomas. On the handicap side, Finley Ingraham against Christopher Sim. Sim will be getting 16 pins.
The other way around. Sim is spotting 16. He just typed it in wrong.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
He has to go change it.
Orders number 32, 33, and 34 already. 32, 33,
And then
and
Riley
34.
Noggle taking on Ben Strickland. Ben will be getting 4 pins. Couple early 10 pins here. Logan picks his up, Finley misses his. Chris with some work to do right in the middle of the lane here. Easy spare attempt for him. Severo and Augie both strike. Spare there for Chris. Clay Thomas doing Clay Thomas things.
His ball just, it's very hard. Oh, we had 2 lefties.
We have a lefty. We have a lefty in here now.
Oh.
We also we have Logan moving inside.
Pretty surprised, but he's back on the pair that he won the first match on, so I think he's trying to just forecast some things for himself and stay ahead of the move. It's probably smart. And that plastic one just can't get the 10 out for CJ on the heavier pins. He's hit the pocket a lot of times.
Spare there for Severo. So what do you have going on with yourself coming up here bowling wise?
Let's see. Next weekend I am bowling NEBA in Cranston, Rhode Island. The over-under NEBA with Joe Farley. The following weekend I am bowling the PBA Regional in Buffalo. The weekend after that we actually have back-to-back regionals. It's a 4-day thing. There's a doubles regional followed by a singles regional all in at Mid-County Lanes in Delaware. So a lot of bowling coming up. It's nice. 3 regionals this month for me. It'll be a good stretch of bowling before I head to Nationals July 2nd. A lot going on. I was telling some people this weekend I don't have a weekend off until Christmas.
Yeah.
So, and I'm looking forward to every weekend of competing and traveling. You know, it's part of the ride. And I'm very much looking forward to it. So,
Well, I wish you luck in Vegas.
thank you. Have you gone yet?
Sure. Sure.
He participated.
We'll go with that. Me and our former broadcast colleague there who was sitting next to you. We went about a little over a month ago.
Didn't play well.
Nay.
I am looking forward to going based on what I've watched. I think it plays into what I like to do. Team pattern plays in a little bit, and the singles doubles pattern plays pretty out. That's what I like.
That team pattern looked a lot more than I thought it was going to.
It doesn't look like they hook very much. When you watch the videos, it could just be that the guys are chasing them in a little early.
So the thing is, you have a lot of friction in the middle, but somewhere around that, like that 8 to 12 range is where your hold is. You got to, just like you do every year in Nationals, you got to hit the right spot. You know, if you're inside a little bit, you're through the face. If you're outside, just wait and do it. So
interesting. I'm looking forward to going. I mean, I bowled the Bowlers Journal one time while I was in Vegas for National, or for the Masters rather, and I bowled 696 with 170 in the middle. I was pretty happy with that. Now that I have some more variety in my bag, I'll be able to broadcast what I plan to do for that a little bit better, being that I bowled on that pattern already.
I mean, it's no secret. You gotta make the same shot every shot. Consistency. You gotta, same shot. We did not do that.
based on your reaction when I asked you if you had gone, I would assume so. I'm looking forward to going though. I go with all my close friends.
933.
I'm actually bowling doubles this year with my sponsor. He promised me he was going to practice working up to it, and that he was really, really looking forward to bowling together. So it should be a fun weekend.
Let's just say a water hose sprayed straighter than we sprayed him out there. That's just all I'm going to
Okay,
tell
well,
you.
we're going to pray that my nozzle is quite tight that weekend. No, I'm looking forward to it. It should be fun. I mean, there's a lot. I have a lot of traveling coming up, and I mean, Las Vegas. We're going to be in Vegas on the 4th of July. That should be a ton of fun.
Always enjoy South Point. That's
yeah,
one place
South Point is beautiful. I really wish the PBA went there more often. We haven't bowled a regular tour stop there since 2020 when they threw us out.
Winner is Jerry for 45.
Yeah, I really wish we had the ability to go back there more often for the national tour. The regional tour I was there quite a few times with the RPI and some other stuff.
Did you bowl South Point that year, that the COVID year there in 21?
Yes, I bowled 300, game 3 of team event. I actually I had the lead for 3 or 4 weeks for all events with 2194, and then I got beat a few times.
I left with the lead for all events after I bowled. I bowled before you, but
what'd you have?
I can't find I don't remember. I can't find the picture. The day I left, I had the lead in all events. I shot 1857, I think. But I was in the lower bracket then.
Oh, wow.
So, shoot 1850 and then see you later.
That's a good number.
Then they re-rate you right back up to the regular
division, yep.
But,
no, I bowled, so that was my first year ever bowling nationals. I bowled 89 out of 90 clean. My one open was a 710. And
were you in the 30 clean pot?
I was. I go in everything when I go.
I've gotten in the 30 clean pot every single year.
Yeah,
hasn't been very clean.
That was a very, very good year at nationals for me. What's wild is my low game of the tournament. I believe was 216, and I did not win any of the year-long super brackets with my low game being 216. I was very surprised by that. Nonetheless, that was my best year. I bowled 2194. I had the lead for about a month. I got beat by Andrew Anderson, then I got beat by Sean Resch, then I got beat by Kevin Bianco, and then I got beat by Chris Vai. I ended up finishing 5th.
My only complaint that year was I think they forgot to turn the AC on during our singles and doubles. So, 'cause it was about 95 in that bowling
I mean,
center.
and we were still wearing masks. That does not help.
No.
If you're wearing glasses, they call it a fog.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a fun year though. I always enjoy going to national. I prefer team events over singles events. I love being able to feed off teammates and build with teammates. Nationals is always a lot of fun for us.
This was the 20th year for me and a bunch of guys. So
nice, congratulations.
A lot of us have been bowling together for so long, and that's what makes it a lot more,
of course.
a lot more fun for us being able to. A lot of us don't get to see each other throughout the year, maybe once or twice, and then just to go to Vegas of all places and rekindle the mischief that we've become used to in our lives.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. We do something similar for our state tournament. So we took a group of 30 this year to states, 6 teams, and I mean it's mostly my good friends and my customers that I drove balls for now in the shop. But we all go together. We all stay in the same hotel. We play cards and we drink. We have a good time. And it's just a weekend away with the guys that drill balls with me. But I get a chance to learn more about them outside of that. It's a lot of fun being able to build relationships with them, and it's a lot of fun. That's like I said, team events are always more fun for me. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy bowling anything I can bowl. I've had quite the success in some singles tournaments, but team events are really
you just
really my thing.
Like you say, you bowl with those guys for so long. You bowl better when you bowl with those guys.
Yeah, of course. They get you out of those bad frames faster than you can get yourself out of them yourself.
Whereas you go out with a new group, you guys don't know each other. You're going to struggle. I don't care what anybody says. You're going to struggle the first year bowling together.
Yep.
All right, so we are 5 frames to both of our matches here. We have Finley is up on Chris by about 10 sticks. Riley with 6, 7, 8, 88 in 5th. 64 for Ben. So 120. Logan Chapel, lay 9, 107 in the 6th.
The match is close.
12-13, yes, that is a 3-pin match between Logan and Severo.
Oh no, Clay slipping away from Clay here.
Yeah, Clay got off to a pretty decent start there, staying clean, but that's going to be 2 opens and 3 frames there for him. Augie goes double open, double. Actually, back-to-back opens for Clay. I thought he went open spare.
He's going to be in a world of trouble if Augie strikes here.
Great shot there by Augie. Leaves just a 10-pin. Although while we were having the Nationals chat, I am happy that we are going somewhere different next year. Not a Baton Rouge.
Yeah, I think that'll be good. Baton Rouge coming up. South Carolina is on the
And we have an
schedule.
option to drive.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
To South Carolina.
Yeah.
I think I'm actually going to drive to New Orleans next year also, Baton Rouge rather.
Oh, Augie misses his 10-pin.
That's a mark back in the other direction. Yeah, I now that I do drive, I can't stop driving. I love it. So wherever I do get the chance to drive, I will. So I actually I am going to consider driving to Nationals next year. I'll take everybody's bowling balls, save everybody some money, you know, and I will definitely drive to South Carolina. Yeah, it's about a day to drive to Baton Rouge.
Yeah.
About a day. I will definitely drive to South Carolina. I've done that drive. I will definitely.
I know it's about 18 hours from home for us. And we're about 19 hours from the center here where we're at. So.
Yeah. Logan's move in is paying off.
Yes, he has.
Him going to what looks like a Brunswick mindset, I think.
Yes, I believe that's what he's doing.
That looks to be the right call as he just took the lead in his match. So.
Big shot here for Clay coming up too after back-to-back opens. Augie opened in the 6th frame, so this gives Clay a little bit of breathing room here.
That's a much better shot.
Let's see how Augie responds here after missing the 10-pin.
These are those frames that we were talking about. Obviously, we did a Q&A a couple times this weekend, talk about not letting frames slip away after a bad shot. You just got to kind of let those things go and regroup as quickly as you can. Can't let Clay feel like he has a chance to get back in this. That's a great shot. Welcome to the pocket.
All right, so Clay and Augie both go strike. Logan up now for his 8th frame on a 3-bagger. Severo put another strike up there in the 8th.
I don't think Severo's going to make it easy on Logan.
Not at all. No,
He has gotten better as today has gone on.
He's pretty much been the 1 seed most of the day.
Yeah, I mean,
there's a reason for that.
He made a nice move in the advances round, going 250, 300 to get to the 1 seed.
Big shot there for Logan. High flush. Good strike there. So Chris,
Yeah, that puts Logan up to 18 pins there.
Yep.
Oh.
Chris lost that one off his hand, so he's going to have a little bit of work to do for his start here. Finley goes 5-pin.
It's a big shot here.
Comes up high, leaves the 4-pin.
Augie can start to put this one away here.
Big shot here for Chris, too. He needs a spare. And he'll get it. Yes, he will. He needed that. Finley misses his 5-pin. Drinks on him tonight. That's a big double for Augie.
I'm trying to learn whose parents are watching the reactions behind me. Like this generation is a little after my time, so I'm trying to figure out who is with who. Certain people getting super excited for people. I'm trying to learn who's with who. It's tough. You should have seen me trying to hand out scorecards earlier. That was challenging.
All right, so 1-2-4 for Logan.
2-4-8.
1-2-4-8. So definitely left something makeable. Let's see if Severo can get his double here. Came up high, almost got them all.
That's a nice break, only leaving the 10.
Absolutely. All right, got to make the spare here for Logan.
No.
And he picks the head off.
Severo is back in the match. They can strike out to tie. Matt, I see the bags under your eyes. They are coming.
All right. So we are completely tied there in that match going into the 10th. Chris Sim with the lead on Finley.
10 back.
10 there. That is going to give him a good sized lead. Clay leads
Order
the
35
2-man.
is ready. 35.
Getting closer, buddy. You are getting closer. You can smell the stromboli.
Hungry.
All right, here's Augie with a chance to put this one away.
Not quite over yet.
Good shot there, yeah.
As long as he runs it down and gets good count, he should move on.
Riley makes his spare. Ben with the spare here will be down 20 going into the 10th. Riley will need just a mark to win. Now he will not even need that. Alright, Severo up first.
10 back. Shot for shot here in the 10th. This is everything we want to see. It's a pretty good shot.
Alright, well, that's still, match is not over yet. Not by any stretch. So if Severo doubles it is, but if he does not strike here, Logan can still
Tie.
tie him. Yeah.
It's inside.
Oh,
And
boy.
now Logan can win.
Oh boy.
Spare strike to win.
Alright.
This is a huge shot.
He needs 8.
No. Well, when Severo gets 2, he needs 10.
He needs 10. Oh, that's right. Yep, you are right.
Severo got 2.
9 is a tie, 10 is a win.
It is.
High drama here in championship weekend.
I drop.
Needs them all. Alright, here we go. Logan.
Oh,
Gets them all,
tie.
goes through the face, and they
No
all fall.
tie. Rolls the 4 to win. Wow.
And Logan Chappell will be moving on
Wow.
with good count here. Augie will be your winner here with good count.
Yes, they did.
All right, Chris Sim 162, Finley Ingraham 113, and
Not exactly. Augie's the 2 seed.
And then the top seed qualifies.
Oh. Yeah, you got it.
it's going to be Christopher Sim against Riley Narble in our title match.
And Chris should be getting some pins in that match. So you should have a good chance to come away with this.
10 back, that is a winner. Logan Chappell, Augie Quattrini.
It's a good title match.
Orders 35 and 36 are ready. 35 and 36.
other than the two spares, he just bowled a great game.
173 for Clay Thomas. 211 here for Augie if he goes out. Needs one more here. Made a ball change there. Motion looked a little better for him.
Yeah, I was assuming he wanted to wait until the match was out to try the ball change. I think he does need to move a little left with that ball, but nonetheless, he'll have a game, one more game to figure it out.
All right. Riley Noble did take down Ben Strickland. 215 to 182. So it'll be Chris Sim against Riley Noggle on the handicap side, and Logan Chappell and Augie Cricini. If you had those four names on your bingo card, you are a winner.
I did not have those names on my bingo card, although I said during the first match I would like to see Chris win. So shout out to the one New York guy we have standing, Chris Sim.
So you know why Logan's bowling so good, right?
Why is that?
I was going to pick him to win, and I didn't. So picks on this live stream are usually the kiss of death.
They are tough.
Yeah.
I will be back.
All right, let's go. We're down to Matt then. As soon as he is ready, we'll give out some awards and some scholarships, and then one match to crown our champions.
Check. Okay, bowling fans, that concludes our semifinal matches for the 25th anniversary Invitational Championship event for the PJBT. Officially, our fourth place finisher in the scratch division, getting a $250 scholarship and a fourth place award, goes to Clay Thomas. And officially our third place finisher in the scratch division, getting a $250 scholarship, certificate, and award, goes to Severo Gordon. Okay, switching over to the handicap side. Fourth place finisher, getting a $250 scholarship, certificate, and award, goes to Ben Strickland. And officially our third place finisher in the handicap division, also getting a $250 scholarship, certificate, and award, goes to Finley Ingraham. All right, we are up to title matches in each division.
You get to watch me bowl now. Again.
I'm going to go check on my food. Chicken cheesesteak.
Probably still chasing it out there.
No, I need to eat it now. It doesn't make sense if it doesn't come, so I can eat it now. It doesn't help me.
Actually, eating the bowl was fine. All right, while we're practicing here, take a moment and just remind everybody about the Masters tournament next week. We start at 10:30 a.m. at Haja Rose Bowl. Any information you need you can find at PJBTBowlingSeries.com. If you're just joining us, this is the final match. Augie Quattrini taking on Logan Chappell. And the scratch side, on the handicap side, Riley Novel taking on Chris Sim.
You might have a problem. This strong bowling fits way too many people. Does anybody want a piece? Not a chance. Not a chance. No way. Still
Attention bowlers, this is the last call from food, drink to the snack bar. The snack bar will be closing in 10 minutes. Thank you.
Yeah, anyway. Yeah, it's a good day, right? We opened it up and we shut it down.
Alright, well.
And if the snack bar closes, it's going to help my
All right, finishing up our practice shots here. All right, down to Matt.
Okay, bowling fans, it is time for the title matches for our 2024 PJBT 25th Anniversary Season Invitational Championship. We started the day with 103 bowlers. We are down to the final two in each division. The winners will be enshrined on a plaque in PJBT history. On the scratch side, we have top seed, or number 2 seed remaining, Augie Quattrini, taking on number 6 seed Logan Chappell. Augie has elected to start the match on lane 35. On the handicap side, we have number 2 seed Riley Noggle, taking on number 9 seed Christopher Sim. Riley has elected to start the match on lane 37, and the difference in handicap going to Chris is 30 pins. All right, bowling fans, let's give our finalists a nice round of applause as they begin the title match.
Right? I'm not upset that I have this whole thing now. You want a piece? It is unbelievable. Please take it.
Honey,
You need to have these.
try it this way.
When you see it, when you try it.
All right, and we are off with our title matches. Augie goes 7-pin for his first frame here, so spare a 10 for him. 1-3-10 for Riley left over.
Considering I didn't know what
Spare, back to back. Both of our 2 seeds starting the matches. Logan was the 6th seed.
I'm happy with my mistake.
Riley, Christopher Sim was the 9th seed. So both are 2 seeds and a 6 and a 9. Chris Sim just left the 7-10 and then made the 7-10. All in the same shot.
Take both. Take them both. Do me a favor.
So Logan strikes on the right lane. Move over here looking for a double. Logan up now for his second frame. Comes up a little high and carries the 4. A little bit of pin action here going out the door. Chris Sim doubles also. Riley up now for his second frame. Riley comes up high. Two, 4, 7 for him left over. Riley, one of only 2 left-handers in the finals today in the top 10. And a little more pin action. Augie says, hey Logan, whatever you can do, I can do just like you.
I see this crazy strike. I rate you.
And Riley makes his 2-4-7, so he stays clean. Trying to keep up with Chris. Chris getting 30 pins handicap in that match. So with a double there, he's off to a good start. Augie looking for a double. Pretty good looking shot. Does not get any friction. Tries to play the domino game and leaves the head pin. So 1 stick left there for Augie. 1-3-7-9 left for Riley Noggle. Difficult spare here for him, but catch the head pin on the right side, drive it over into the 7 and grab the rest, and let's see if he can make it here. And he will get 3. $42 for Riley in the third. Chris up now for his third frame. He already has a double. This is game number 12 for our bowlers today. Logan. Good shot there for Logan. That's a 3-bagger. And Chris drives right through the 3-pin. 1, 2, 6, 7. 1, 2, 6, 8, 10. Say that 5 times fast. Logan up now, looking for the old ham bone. And he will get it. 4 in a row for Logan.
I have none at the moment, so. I want the sleeper one.
All right. So Chris goes 5-3 in the third frame. Augie walks up, puts 10 back. Working on a Dutch 200 at the moment, so he's going to be looking for a double here. Still in decent shape, can go out for 270, but he's got Logan across from him with a 4-bagger there to start the match. 1-2-4-8 for CJ Sim to start his fourth frame here. Augie Quattrini up now. Looking for that double. Oh, cannot get the 10 out. Another good shot there for Augie. Throwing good shots, he's just not getting rewarded with anything. Spare there for Chris. We have Pennsylvania and Maryland in our scratch final. Pennsylvania and New York in our handicap final. Augie misses his 10 pin. So that'll be 88 for him in the fifth frame. Riley leaves the 10 pin.
I apologize, everybody. I was eating a stromboli that was bigger than, well, it's way too big for me.
But was absolutely delightful.
Oh, it was great.
Yeah.
The food here is fantastic.
All right, so Logan misses right there. 2, 4, 5, 7 for him.
Should be in the driver's seat when he makes the spare.
Absolutely.
Be up 38 very quickly.
Quite a bit of pin action there in our first 4 frames. All right, Logan up for his spare now, hard and straight. Ooh. Missed the mark to the right.
The open match is the open. Augie has life.
What's your attack for right side spares? Do you throw them straight or do you hook into them?
Depends on the conditions. Softer conditions, I tend to look at them.
Something harder, right?
Yeah, when they're a little bit harder and a little bit longer, I will always shoot them straight, and I have success making them either way. I like to keep my process very quiet, very simple. So when we're bowling on easier conditions, it makes more sense in my head just to hook it there. It becomes simpler. Wow, Logan.
Well, I can tell you this: Riley's in a little bit of trouble.
I'd say so. He's spotting 30 and losing the scratch. Chris has bowled really good all of these matches that he's bowled so far today.
This spare shot here has to be the one where Logan makes a hard one here.
We shot it straight.
Yes, he did.
Oh, Chris.
3, 4, 6, 7 for Chris. And just like that, Augie's got a chance here.
Yeah, he can get back within 5 with a double. And that's, it's more than he could have asked for. That was just a perfect shot. Seems like Augie likes the pressure. Last game he stepped up and threw a lot of good shots to shut his opponent out too.
Let's see how young Chris here does.
Close.
Picks off 1 there. 34 pin lead for Chris after 5 frames, including the handicap. Augie up now with an opportunity to get a double here. This left lane has not been nice to him.
That's a great shot.
Oh. And he 8 pins.
That was the one people have been 8-pinning on with the gold pins all weekend.
Order 46 is ready. 46.
All weekend, lane 35 has been the 8-pin lane in our shutouts.
Great shot there from Chris. Does not get the 7 to fall. Needed a little bit of pin action that we've been seeing everybody else get. He didn't get it. Augie makes his spare, so Logan with a chance now. Logan just needs to walk up and make a mark.
Yeah. I truly believe if Logan stays clean the rest of the game, he will win. But the last time I said that about Logan the first game, he put himself in the hole afterwards. Had to double to advance. So we'll see.
Oh, we got that wide.
And Augie is back in the driver's seat for this. Really good shot by Riley. He's got to start taking control of that match if he wants to win. Needs to string a few strikes. Great spare.
That's a huge spare. That's the type of spare that gets you going too. Not that you want to get to that point, but could certainly get him going here.
Any type of speed conversions really they get you right back on track. Get rid of the bad thoughts. Riley leaves the 2-7. He's running out of frames. That's a much better shot.
There we go.
Better shot by Logan.
That got him going.
That spare might have saved his tournament. As long as Chris stays clean, that match is all over on the handicap side.
Riley needed that one there. All right, all eyes on Augie here. Let's see what we can do. Coming off the, he hasn't missed on the right lane. Gets that one to carry for him. Now we just got a strike on the left lane.
Right. I mean, he should have struck the last shot on the left lane. So as long as he keeps it in play here, and put in the same spot as the 8-pin, I would hope he doesn't 8-pin again. That's one of those moves, one of those bad breaks. You can't move off of that. Well, the scratch match is just as interesting as about every other scratch match we've seen today.
Absolutely.
They have all come down to the wire, and this is what people watch for. Very good shot.
Huge double there.
Back in the game. Logan does not strike here. Augie cannot be shut out. Chris made the super washout on lane 38 to basically seal that matchup.
Yeah, Logan needs at least a double here. Striking the 9th and the first ball of the 10th.
For the shutout.
Makes life real easy. 9 count there for CJ. Like you said, just keep it clean, keep filling frames. Here's a good looking shot. Can he carry?
Messenger did not
Orders
connect.
44 and 42 already.
Cannot be shut
44 and 42.
Augie can step up in the 10th no matter what Logan does and have a chance to win.
If Logan strikes out, he will force Augie to double. Double and get good count. But first things first.
He's been a very good spare shooter today, Logan. These elimination matches, I haven't really seen him miss anything other than the 2, 4, 5, 7 over there. I think he chopped the spare at the head pin that way, but again, I haven't seen him miss a single thing. His spare shooting's been very, very good.
And Augie gets the finish on his better lane too. So
Yeah,
we'll see.
lane he has not missed on.
We'll see how that plays.
It's a good shot.
Did not get it to fall.
He just needs the first one to win. Just the first one. Good spare by Riley. Unfortunately, I feel like he's out of frames. A really, really good tournament for Riley, nonetheless.
So no matter what, Augie needs the first one. No matter what.
Logan just needs to make sure he gets a good count here. I mean, an errant shot away from the head pin could put Augie in the position to not even have to strike. We don't want to assume that can be in play. So,
yeah, he needs at least 7 here. 7 here to force him to strike on the first one.
Attention boys, time is now 8:33 and the doors will be locked in 7 minutes. If you need to exit the building for any reason and wish to re-enter, you must do so now. This includes bringing your card and smoking. Anyone who exits after will not be able to re-enter the facility. And just a reminder, Chacos will be closing at 9 tonight. All bowling must be completed by then. Thank you.
Strike and good count for the title for Augie. Will he get it?
Alright, here we go.
Nice shot, Rob!
That's a winner. Now he just needs good count.
7-1 or 8 on the first ball for the win. And Chris is all but locked up that match. Chris struck in the 9th. He's winning scratch. He's bowled such a good game. Such a good shot.
Making that plastic work overtime. That's a winner.
That was a fantastic finish for Augie.
Christopher Sim and Augie Quattrini, your invitational winners.
Huge congrats to them. This being
heck of a day bowling.
Yeah, the culmination of a whole year worth of bowling on this tour. I mean, the invitational title is just one of the most important tournaments you could win on this tour. And being that I won 3 times, I'm very grateful to have done that, man. It's going to be so nice to hand these kids the trophy after all the work they put into it. Nice bowling, Megan.
Yeah, what I do.
All right, 218, 202. Augie Quattrini defeats Logan Chappell. Christopher Sim with a 188. Riley can only top out at 165. So.
Not a day to hang his head about for Riley, unfortunately.
Christopher was the last person out the door today for the handicap bowl. He was number 53 out of 53 to bowl in the tournament today. So, but not that that means anything.
No, but it was worth being here.
First one out, last one out, last one to leave.
Yeah, these kids that finished second today have absolutely nothing to hang their heads about. It was a great tournament for them.
Hey, I think you played. No. You said you're Dad, the pole right back here. He's pretty good.
All right, 188 to 150.
I think it's time for a trophy presentation.
All right. Go give some hardware away, kid, and let's go home.
Very much looking forward to my 4-hour drive.
Throw that Stromboli in the trunk because it's going to weight down the car.
Your wife took 2 pieces.
Huh?
Did you eat it?
I bet you she said, oh, I wish I would have got that.
Yeah. She's going to eat it, but man, I wish this was hot. I'm going to take this all night. Last picture, I think that's the right thing to do. Frying parents would be happy with you.
Okay, bowling fans, that concludes the 2024 PJBT Invitational Championship event for the 25th anniversary season, sponsored by BowlerX.com and many of our PJBT sponsors across the state of Pennsylvania. Our runner-up finisher in the scratch division, receiving a $500 scholarship, and the runner-up award goes to Logan Chappell.
Logan Chappell, $500 scholarship and the second place trophy.
Our runner-up finisher in the handicap division, also receiving a $500 scholarship, certificate and award goes to Riley Noggle.
Riley Noggle, second place today in the handicap division. $500 scholarship.
Okay, now it is time to crown our 2024 champions. In the scratch division, receiving the coveted $1,000 scholarship and the first place trophy for the invitational title goes to Augie Quattrini Jr.
Augie Quattrini, your winner today in the scratch division, $1,000 scholarship.
His first PJBT title in the scratch division comes in the invitational. Congratulations. All right, on the handicap side, our champion receiving a $1,000 scholarship and the first place coveted trophy goes to Christopher Sim.
And Christopher Sim, your winner today in the handicap division, $1,000 scholarship.
10-year-old handicap champion Chris Sim. Congratulations. All right, we'll get a picture with our winners, and then we'll send them, we will wrap up the show. And we want to remind everybody, even though the Invitational Championship is over, don't forget to tune in next Sunday afternoon in Allentown, PA, as we'll have the finals of the 10th annual PJBT PA Masters Tournament next Sunday from Jordan Lanes in Whitehall, PA. Let's have it once again for our champions and our PBA professional, Michael Martell. Thank you, everyone.
All right, congratulations to our champions today. Once again, Augie Quattrini in the scratch division, Christopher Sim in the handicap division.
And then I get my wisdom teeth pulled the day before that. I'm moving my appointment to after bed. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to bowl the day after.
Get out everyone's way.
All right, now that we got the picture there, I'm going to wait. I'm going to get Mr. Matt back here. And we are going to wrap up the show. A huge thank you to all of our sponsors, especially John Chaco and his staff here at Chaco's Family Bowling Center. We could not have been in better hands this weekend. Great host, so we do appreciate that. Looking forward to many future years of being here to bowl some more tournaments. BowlerX.com for all of their sponsorship and everything that they do. BowlerX and BowlerX.com, Lee and Krista Son, who, if any of you will be in the Allentown area this weekend, the PBA Tour is coming to town, so we will not be there for that. We will be at Masters next weekend, but the PBA will be in Allentown. So, all right, for all of us here, I'm going to wrap it up. Matt's working on some other stuff. So, for all of us here at the PJBT, we want to thank you all for joining us for the live stream all weekend. And we'll see you next weekend at the Masters Tournament, 10:30 a.m. 10:30 a.m. at Haja Rose Bowl. We'll see you all there. So have a great weekend, everybody. Well, I guess the weekend's over, so have a great week and enjoy. We'll see you guys later.